What's up, guys? All good? My name is Hentry. In this video, I will tell you everything you need to know about the TurboCash Predictor before you buy the product. I also have some important warnings for you, so it's extremely important that you watch this video until the end so you don't lose your money. The first point of attention is be careful with the website where you're going to buy the product, because today this product is only sold on the official website. So to help you, I left the official website link below in the video description and also in the first comment. I'm here in the corner of the screen doing this review to tell you my experience and help you know if the TurboCash Predictor works. What is TurboCash Predictor? TurboCash Predictor is a digital guide designed to help everyday news readers identify a specific forward pattern in headlines that may signal a potential opportunity on Polymarket. Instead of requiring users to understand complicated market analysis, trading terminology, or blockchain technology, the guide focuses on a simple headline reading framework that can be applied while browsing familiar news sources. The idea behind TurboCash Predictor is straightforward. Read the news, recognize the pattern, and then evaluate whether the information matches a relevant Polymarket market. The guide walks users through the pattern it identifies and explains how to recognize it when reading headlines, turning an otherwise ordinary news reading habit into a more structured way of evaluating potential betting opportunities. TurboCash Predictor is not a news feed or a trading platform. It is an educational guide that teaches a particular approach to reading and interpreting headline information. Users continue to use their regular news sources and independently decide whether a potential Polymarket opportunity is worth considering. The process starts with learning the forward pattern explained inside the guide. Once familiar with it, users can scan headlines during their normal daily news routine and look for situations that fit the framework. When a relevant pattern appears, the user can then review the corresponding Polymarket market and make their own decision. In simple terms, TurboCash Predictor turns headline observation into a repeatable pattern recognition process. It is built around the idea that you do not necessarily need to spend hours studying financial markets to begin evaluating certain prediction market opportunities. You first need to know what information to look for and how to recognize it. How does TurboCash Predictor work? TurboCash Predictor works by teaching you how to recognize a specific forward pattern while reading everyday news headlines. Rather than asking you to learn complicated charts, trading systems, or technical market analysis, the guide gives you a defined pattern to look for and explains how to apply it when browsing your usual news sources. The process begins with learning the pattern described inside the TurboCash Predictor guide. Once you understand what the forward combination looks like, you can continue reading the news you already follow and pay closer attention to headlines that match the framework. When you spot a relevant headline, the next step is to compare the information with available markets on Polymarket. The guide helps you understand how the headline pattern relates to a potential prediction market opportunity, while the final decision about whether to place a bet remains entirely with you. The basic process is 1. Learn the pattern, understand the AI-identified forward pattern explained in the guide. 2. Read the news, browse your normal news websites, feeds, and headlines. 3. Spot a match. Look for headlines containing the information or pattern covered by TurboCash Predictor. 4. Review Polymarket. Check whether a relevant prediction market exists and evaluate the situation yourself. 5. Make your decision. If you choose to participate, place a bet at your own discretion and only with money you are prepared to risk.